Hey guys, welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. My name is Shanna. If you are new here, we are a homeschooling family of 4 and we are well into our 5th year of homeschooling. Today, I just want to share with you, we have a big trip coming up. And one of the things that lots of homeschoolers talk about and ask questions about is how to get started, how to come back from a break. So today, I just want to share with you how we recover from a break in the norm homeschool routine. Guys, before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As many of you know who follow along and who are also over at Suitcase Princess, we have a huge vacation coming up, and it is really the first big break in our homeschool. Somehow we have made it to I think by then it'll be 12 weeks of school without taking anything longer than a 4-day weekend off, but that's actually worked really well with our 4-day school week. So this will be the first time that we are missing school since we started this year. And we are gonna be out for 2 weeks. So I am a little bit nervous and anticipating the struggle that is gonna come with recovering from that break in our homeschool. Because you know how it is when you get into the nice routine of doing the same thing and going and going and going. It's great, but you also are here because you have kids. And so you know that any change to that routine can really be like throwing a wrench right into the gears of a well-oiled machine. And so I'm a little apprehensive, but I do know, because again, we've been doing this for 5 years, that there are some things that you can do to help yourself succeed when you are recovering from a break in your homeschool. And I am going to share those with you today. So these are my top 5 tips on things to do to recover from a break in your homeschool. Now, it may seem really crazy, but number 1 is to just start. It doesn't matter what you're doing or not doing. It's really easy to keep doing or not doing that, right? I think this is physics, right? A body in motion stays in motion until something else acts upon it. Well, whether that is you're continuing on your homeschooling or you're used to that kind of break routine. That's why it's so hard to come back from summer break, right? So my number 1 tip, just start. That's it. Just start, because once you have just started, and this applies to anything, guys, it's a top secret tip for life in general, just start. If you're thinking about it and worrying about it, you haven't really quite got back to it, just start. As soon as you start, guess what? That's that body in motion. You will keep going. Just start. It can be so hard. It can be so hard to just take the first step, but once you do, you're moving. So, number 1, just start. Now, number 2, really important, start small. You can't do it all. If you've missed 3 weeks and you think you're gonna jump right back into a full schedule, guess what? Guys, I'm here, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you the permission. Do not do that. Everyone will hate you, including you, okay? Do not go back 0 to 100%, 0 to 100 miles an hour. Do not. Save everyone the stress, okay? Not just you, but everyone that you're schooling. Those little bitties are gonna need to kind of ease back into it, okay? So do not start full throttle, flat out. Start small. Start with just a language arts. Start with just the core subjects. Start with just the fun stuff so that maybe they remember that they kind of like doing this thing with you. Also a good idea, okay? So start small. Don't try to do it all. Nobody needs to get hurt today, okay? There's no reason to be in pain. Start small, okay? Just start small. Number 3 is rest. Guess what? Maybe you don't need an alarm. If you guys get back from a huge vacation, we're going to Disney, my kids are gonna be stinking exhausted. 1, we built in an entire weekend of rest before we have to start back to school on Monday. But guess what? I will not have an alarm set for my children on Monday. Do you know why? Because my kids are a lot nicer when they can wake up on their own. And guess what? They're going to need the rest and recovery. And maybe that means something different from your homeschool. Maybe you have early risers, but maybe today, instead of working at the desk, we work on the couch. Rest your body, rest their bodies. Whether it is emotionally stimulating or physically stimulating or both, you will and they will need rest. So take it easy. Maybe that means you don't even get dressed and you stay in your pajamas. Guess what? Homeschool is glorious that way. You can do that. You can do whatever it is that you need to do to allow yourself to acclimate to the real world. And that means that you can rest. I will probably not even have my kids on their firm morning routine for the entire first week that we're back. Like, I just think that would be unkind to everyone. So start small. No, wait, just start small, rest. Number 4, and this is for you, and you can remind them, but my kids, once we have been tired and exhausted and worn out and all those things, they can be really cranky fuss pants. So they're not going to be getting all their chores done, and they're not going to be kind of friendly all the time, and they might need some extra snacks and water. But it's going to be really important for you to maintain your patience. And that may mean that maybe you didn't start small and you've planned more than we can feasibly get done. And so you just need to adjust your expectations and be patient. It is going to be really important for you to be patient, and that's really hard when you're also tired and fussy and cranky, but keep in mind that their little bodies and brains literally can't handle it, and you're a grown-up. So be patient. I know it's hard to remember, but just be patient. Now, you guys remind me when I'm complaining that I just need to be patient, like it's not a big deal. I just, homeschool's flexible, it's fine, it's gonna be fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's gonna be fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so just start small, rest, be patient. Now, number 5, this is the best tip, because this is the one that deems whether you were a success or a failure. Number 5, end winning. Now, what does that mean? To me, that means if I have planned 5 things, but I can tell stuff's going to schniz right around number 3, I'm gonna move the goalpost. Do you know why? Because it is more important that at the end of the first day back from recovering from a homeschool break, everybody still likes each other. You know why? Because if it continues being negative, everyone's going to hate it. And then everyone will be discouraged from actually taking breaks, which is part of the joy of homeschool. You don't want people to be dreading how everyone is going to be reacting when you come back from an awesome vacation. That's not fun. You want people to enjoy it. So my number 5 tip is to end winning. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you have planned 47 things. If you are cracking at 46 and a half, done. Move that goalpost and make sure that you end winning. Everyone will appreciate you so much more. And again, don't make it a point where it turns into this monster horrible thing where like all of the wonderful funness and familyness is negated. Everything that you gained on your vacation, the wonderful love and bonding and all of those things that you had in your fun times should carry over to your homeschool once you get back. You want to live in that after vacation glow, that after break glow. And if everyone is miserable and everyone hates having to get back into a routine and it should become unbearable, guess what? That's all negated, and then it's not as great, and everyone's gonna hate vacations, and you're never gonna wanna go, and it's gonna be too hard, and you're not gonna take the kids. But guess what? If you end winning, I don't care what it is. I don't care if you bribe your kids. I bribe my kids like a lot. Guess what? As soon as we're done with this, we're gonna stay in our jammies, we're gonna sit on the couch, we're gonna have chocolate milk, and that is winning. Folks, make sure that everybody ends that first day saying, we can do this. We're gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna have a great time, because it is so important to 1, start. 2, start small. 3, rest. 4, be patient. And 5, end winning. I don't care what that takes, guys. Just make sure everyone's happy at the end of that first day. You can do it. I believe in you. I know I can do it. I'll be doing it soon. Guys, I hope that you found any of this helpful, entertaining, or informative. If you did, please scroll down, hit that big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I will keep you posted on our vacation. Be sure to follow us over at Suitcase Princess if you would like to see more of that. As always, if you have any questions, you can scroll right on down to the comments or head on over to Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to have a trip coming up, but of course I am so apprehensive about like breaking our good cycle and then having to get back into it, but I know we can do it. And we're gonna do it right before we do it again for the holidays, so we might look at some good practice. But guys, let me know, what are your best tips for recovering from a homeschool break? Scroll right on down to the comments and please share, because everybody's gonna have a break coming up, whether you're year-round homeschoolers or traditional school year homeschoolers, everybody takes a break at Christmas, right? So let me know, how do you recover from those breaks? How does everybody end winning in your homeschool?